welcome to She Who Rides the Owl. I'm the Black Pearl. Make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button and hit that notification bell so you can know when I post. Also, join my Patreon if you want more unique content or if you want to learn more about your birth chart. Okay, it's a most affordable way to get all the information on your birth chart and plus even more additional content like readings, etc., whatever. All right, I am open for personal readings, so if you want one, I suggest you just go ahead and look at the description box below this video. It's going to be information on how you can obtain one. Make sure you follow the directions carefully. The price will be changing on the readings. So please, if you are interested in getting a personal reading, go ahead and lock that date down at the current price that it's at. Okay? All right, so I'm going to continue with my numerology series. And this is numerology series by the Black Pearl. We're going to cover base number 9, and this will be my last base number that I will be covering on the channel. If you want more information, like how, to find out like how does my name vibrate, you will have to join my Patreon for that. I will be sharing like clips on YouTube, but if you want the exclusive content, you have to go to Patreon. Okay. Keep in mind that a lot of this information, especially about birth charts, because a lot of people are interested in wanting to know more about themselves. Who wouldn't be? And they help you decide where you're going and where you've been. It's very time consuming to do a birth chart, so that's generally why they tend to be a little more costly. Okay, it's very time consuming, and it helps me to know how serious you are, when you pay. So therefore, if you are interested in something like that, please email me at shewhoridesowl. That'll be at shewhoridesowl@gmail.com if you want more information regarding that. Okay. Please keep in mind, I will never solicit in the comments. I will like your comments and love them and read them, but I will never solicit anything to you in the comments section. So I will always either put the information in my video, I will say it, or I will put it in the description box below the video. So always keep that in mind. I will never solicit any readings to you in the comment box. Okay? All right, so be careful, because apparently there's a lot of scammers out there going on. It's a scamming season right now. So be very careful, okay? All right, so base number 9 for the numerology series. So I'm going to just read a little bit information on base number 9, and then I'm going to do a small little reading at the end. I kind of started in your energy a little bit for my base number 9s. If you are a base number 9, you are pulling on the Scorpion and Aries energy. So I placed those there. Okay. And base number 9 is ruled by Mars. So it's right there. Now keep in mind, Scorpio is not ruled by Mars. Okay. It's ruled by Pluto. Okay. But for some odd reason, 9, the energy of 9 has that, it pulls from that Mars, pulls the Mars energy. So it's like a force to be reckoned with. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go over base number 9. So this base number 9 channels the root chakra, which is the first chakra. Okay, if you are a number 9, you were born on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th of any month in any year. Again, you are a base number 9 if you were born on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th of any month in any year. 9 is the number of completion as it wraps up the journey through the base numbers. Okay, now I did my numerology series out of order, so if you're like, where's the other numbers, go to the playlist on the channel and you can just play through all of the base numbers so you can get a general understanding of what each base number is about. If I do anything else in numerology, it will be posted on Patreon, so please feel free to become a member. But if you are interested, please join Patreon, especially if you want more information on your birth chart. Okay. Let's see here. So if you're a 9, you embody, I would probably say like the warrior spirit, because to me, Scorpio and Aries, they scream like warrior, because they never turn away from a fight. Okay, because you see Mars forces here. Okay, you guys have that willpower. You guys work exceptionally hard to achieve your goals. And you also possess leadership skills like base number 1 and base number 3. So you have those leadership skills, okay? But in your earlier years, it can be challenging, okay? Because you guys tend to have a tendency to have a temperament. So probably in your younger years, you probably a little hard-headed, okay? But as a number 9, you also have a very sensitive heart and great emotional depth. Okay, hence, Scorpio's here, because Scorpio is all about emotional depth. Okay, you're brave. Sometimes you can be reckless in matters of the heart. You're very diplomatic, and you will mend any situation involving others fighting. You guys love structure, okay, and systematic endeavors. Let's see what else say is really important for you guys. I wouldn't say this is for everyone, but you guys can have a tendency to be messy or unorganized. Okay, I would probably say it could be number 9. You can be a little probably may have a little bit of control issues, but that's from fear of lack of trust. But remember, there's high vibrations of each of the base numbers and low vibrations. Okay, just like each sign of the zodiac signs has their higher self and their lower self, which is your shadow side. So we're all learning on this earthly plane to reach for our higher self. Okay, so you'll know, when they tell you like Scorpio sting, and Aries have a tendency to be reckless. Well, that's the immaturity of the sign. Okay, so if you know like Aries and Scorpio that don't act like that, then it's probably because they're operating their high vibration. Okay, but they'll still be like a tendency to be like a go-getter and stuff like that. So you'll find a lot of athletes are like number 9s too. Okay, or they have number 9 somewhere. Or they'll have that vibration of number 9. Your life goal is power, strength, to be authentic, and to be a leader. To have spiritual openness and combination of mental acuity, and intuitive gifts. Your life lesson, what you need to learn in this life, base number 9, is emotional authenticity and having a balanced temperament. And you got to also learn to release that control. And I'm sure that's probably from my Scorpios. All right. So some of your spiritual abilities, so you guys could have an overwhelming potential in all spiritual areas. That's fascinating. Okay. But you can like exhibit fear about opening up to a higher power. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to tap in to your spiritual side. Okay. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Some famous people with 9 as their first base number, okay, is going to be, I'm just going to name a few: Tom Hanks, Whitney Houston, John Lennon, Nelson Mandela, Cynthia Nixon, Richard Nixon, Theodore Roosevelt, Jada Pinkett Smith, and John Travolta. Those are just some with base number 9. Okay. Yeah, and listen, I'm just going over like a brief information. I'm just giving you like brief information on each of the base numbers, okay, on my channel. But I will probably be diving into it more on my Patreon, okay? So, be sure to join Patreon. Let's get a general energy for my base number 9s. And you see, I pulled these cards before I started this video. Sun Spirit, you guys are leaders, because to me the Sun Spirit represents leadership. And you see, it's 1. Remember, you represent the ground chakra, root chakra, okay? The first chakra. So yeah, this definitely screams that. Pluto, now these are cards that just popped out. Kid you not, okay, as I was preparing for you to cover your base number. Pluto transformation. So a lot of you could be going through transformations. The solar eclipse revolution. You guys are the type that start revolutions, okay? I mean, I mentioned Nelson Mandela. Like, think about it, okay? So if you're base number 9, you have a mission. I do strongly feel if you are base number 9, we all have missions, but if you're base number 9, you should not be ignoring. You need to find out what that mission is, because you certainly have a mission. All right. I got conscious connections, diving for light, and I'll put these cards up for you so you can see them a little better. And the Sacred Fool. Goodness gracious. So, funny story. This card keeps coming up, and stay tuned for my my bi-weekly now meditation readings. They'll be coming out next week. They're going to be quite interesting. I can feel it. Because I was pulling on the energy, and this was one of the energies that I pulled. So what is happening is Sacred Fool. Remember, I told you guys are leaders, okay? No one's going to tell you what to do, okay? You are a force to be reckoned with, okay? I'm going to pull up the meaning of diving for light. I'm going to read out of the book to get a general understanding for diving to light. But I feel like the conscious connections card is here. I feel like you need to be aware of soul ties. Be aware of soul ties, or most of you could have connections, and that's probably a part of you completing your mission here on Earth, base number 9. Okay, These connections are going to help you complete your mission. That's what I'm feeling from that. Okay, so let me just dive into conscious connections first and read a little bit of that from the book and see what that is about. Okay, so this is speaking on a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. Okay, so I'm going to read. There is an opening for heart-to-heart communication and can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship if you are willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you. Sometimes it's hard to bear the differences between one another. One person may be willing to live life in high definition, while the other may prefer to live it more vicariously. So what I get from here, I just read that little snippet, but what I'm getting from here is, like I just said to you, a lot of you guys have connections, soul ties, soul connections, soul mates, some of you, and you're going to have to learn to see eye to eye, because this person was put here to help you complete this mission. Okay, base number 9s. Or if you have any Aries or Scorpio, with Aries readings in the past, go check out the Go check out the Aries readings. I was picking up on two very strong dominating energies that needed to like come together or reunite, because it was like a battle going on of some sort. So I feel like this is why this card is presenting itself once again. Okay, let's go to diving for light. Diving for light. How brave you are. You are diving for light. It can be so much simpler to seek light in the heavenly, in that which is blissful, sweet, loving, and kind. To look for the light in that which is dark is an advanced task that only a rebellious and brave heart will attempt. So this confirms what I was saying for your energy, base number 9, that you guys are very brave. Okay, you're not afraid. You're a force to be reckoned with. You're not afraid. Remember, I told you, you guys are the ones that will start a revolution. Okay, you guys have a mission. You are the leaders. So this oracle, diving for light, speaks of a time when you are called into darkness through life circumstances, situations, relationship challenges, or inner struggles that defy clear understanding. Okay, so if you're operating that darkness, remember I told you the light and the dark. Okay, the shadow and the light. Okay, in the darkness, you might experience like a creative block, a sense of being in a void, or feelings of depression, rage, sadness, fear, or anxiety. Don't let it get to the best of you guys. Okay, the darkness might be generally accepted and socially acknowledged because there is a socially acceptable or obvious reason for it, such as a death, divorce, or retrenchment. However, there may be no obvious justification for your experience of darkness. You might not need a reason to be able to accept it. Likewise, you may struggle to find an unconditional acceptance of your experience. So, a lot of you, it sounds like a lot of you are going through, or could be going through some tough times. But like I was picking up on Aries and Scorpio, a lot of you, it seemed that you guys in your past readings had to make some decisions, some choices. Scorpio had to make some choices. Aries had a special connection. So that could be, so Scorpio, you could be diving for the lights, and Aries, you could have some conscious connections that you need to be more aware of. Okay, because these connections are going to help you complete your mission. You'll know if that person's been put in your life to help you complete your mission. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. But the Sacred Fool, you guys are being nobody's fool. Nobody is pulling your strings. Okay, nobody's treating you like a puppet here. None of that is happening, or don't let that happen either. Okay. Let me just get a clarification for the sacred fool. What spirit wants you guys to know. Collaboration. I just spoke of conscious connections. Creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating others. And stimulating creativity in others. So there could be somebody in or around you that is there for a reason. Trust your intuition, okay? Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbol memories and hunches. Scorpio, you're really good with that. This card, jump, contest. Okay, just remember, be yourself fully and you are without compare. A true winner of the only contest that matters. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed base number 9 of the numerology series. Thank you. Bye.